All right, we are back
We back.
after a 2 week hiatus.
Damn near. Yo, it's been long. It's been a long
It's
time
been
coming.
2 weeks.
It's been a long
The live
time coming.
podcast episode 10 was 2 weeks ago.
Yes, man. Yes. Sorry, guys. Life has been happening. Work has been happening. So, yeah. But we back, man. That's the plans. We back. We back at full effect. It's so much longer because we drop on Wednesdays. It feels like so much longer.
Well, the
Like,
last one came out when we did it live on that Sunday on Easter.
oh, you put it out that same day?
It was live, nigga. What do you mean?
No, like when, because somebody told me you put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, yeah, I didn't know he put it on YouTube. like I let him handle his part, all right?
Yeah.
Like he handled all
Yeah,
that
nah,
technical
I just went on ahead and just put it on there.
Okay,
Like,
cool,
boop.
cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had hit somebody up, and they was like, "Yeah, man, I listened to it. It was on YouTube." I'm like, "What? He put it on YouTube?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, all right, cool. As long as you heard it,
All right.
that's it."
So everybody, welcome back to episode 11.
Episode 11 of the Block Talk Podcast
Block.
with your host Bobby.
And G.
Man, we got it. What's been going on, man?
Man, nothing much, man. Like I said, you've been working. I've been off. I've been playing basketball.
Yeah.
And I realized that my knees and ankles don't respond like they used to.
You gotta keep working, man. If you don't use them, you will lose them.
Well, and I didn't have much. Like, but I could, like Drake said, I can shoot, but I can never dribble. Like as long as I can still shoot, man, I'm good. That's all I need.
Numbers on the board,
Boy.
man.
But
Before we get too deep in, let them know they tuned in.
nah, facts.
Tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, we missed a lot. Like we missed a lot. So over this time, want to say RIP DMX.
Oh yeah, damn, yeah.
RIP DMX. RIP to Black Rob. Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember. Whoa.
Everybody remember Whoa.
Yeah, I remember. Whoa, man. But yeah, RIP DMX. RIP. Black Rob. I don't really care too much about the royal family, but Prince Philip died too. You know
Who?
Prince Philip.
Oh.
Yeah. He
All
died
right.
too. Yeah. Yeah. I will see you when you see you.
Like what? It's not news.
Who?
Wasn't he 102?
No, he was like 90 something.
Yeah, nah, okay.
Yeah, he was like 90 something. Yeah. He was married to Queen Elizabeth for 73 years. Yeah, 73 years.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's a long time.
That is.
It's a
You know
long
they had beef.
Man, what? She couldn't wait till he rolled over.
Man.
Yeah.
So what else we miss?
I don't know, man. So much stuff happened over this time.
It was a lot of police violence and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? And that's something that is something I want to talk about.
Really?
Yeah, and not necessarily the police violence, because if I get on it, it's gonna be a different topic. But more so, I wanted to talk about like gun control. Like, first off, how do you feel about guns? Like, would you ever buy one? Have you ever shot one? Stuff like that.
I have one.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Whoa.
I did not know that.
I had no
I feel like
idea.
I told you that. I got a gun. I got 2 clips, nigga. I got a
No.
holster.
You think you know it, nigga. You think you know
Nigga,
it.
that's how I felt after that Valentine's episode, nigga, but it's whatever. Yeah, no, I got a gun. I got 2 clips. I got some range bullets. I got some hollow points. I don't got my CPO yet. Me and my girl was gonna go and take our CPO class together.
I remember that. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You thought we just nigga anyway.
Okay.
So
I'm
yeah.
out here lacking.
Lacking.
I'm glad I ain't got no beef in these streets.
I ain't got no beef in these streets either, and I want to keep it that way. You feel me, nigga? No, but like I said, I mean, I have one. I've shot in a gun before. I haven't shot in mine because I ain't had a chance to make it to the range yet. But I mean, I don't mind people carrying guns. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
What was it? Did you know in Texas they are making it? They're putting it into law that you can conceal carry and open carry without permit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild. So, I mean, I think that's excessive, but it's also Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Texas
yeah.
and Florida are the only places that can get away with that shit.
Yeah, they're their own countries down there.
Yeah, in Arizona. And
Yeah, definitely. That's ridiculous.
But let me see. Oh, let me cut it off. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, they wouldn't Yeah, they don't have to carry. I mean, they don't have to have a permit to carry.
Just buy one, walk around with it. Yeah, see, that's why I ain't never going there. Well, I don't know. I hear good things about living in Texas, about especially how cheap it is to live. You can really make the most for your money or whatever, stuff like that. So I'll be thinking about it. I'll be thinking about moving out of state, but definitely not to Texas.
No, I wouldn't move to Texas. I wouldn't move to Florida. If I moved out of state, man, I'm going to Colorado or I'm going to Vegas.
See, I wouldn't move out of state until I get like super old. Until like whenever I do have kids and then those kids graduate from like college, then I move out of state. Like I wouldn't move until like it's time for me to retire and like chill out somewhere. That's when I'll do it. And I'll go somewhere like low key, like South Carolina, some old military state or some military city or whatever, and just live out somewhere quiet, chill out.
Nah, see, yeah. I don't know, but we can go that later though. But we gonna gun control.
Yeah. So, personally, like I've been around guns, but I've never shot one. I've never been shot at. Thank God.
Me neither.
I've been held at gunpoint at one time.
When was this?
This is walking home from school.
Osborne?
Yep, right from Osborne.
So they got you at 3:00 in the afternoon?
Yep.
That's the toughest.
Yep.
Where was I at?
You weren't there. This was senior. It's a senior year.
Oh, okay. I really wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Either senior or 11th grade year. I was walking home from Votech. Actually, I was walking from Votech, and like by this time everybody was like already gone because the Votech buses get there a little bit later or whatever. So at this time everybody was pretty much already gone. I'm walking by myself and I'm just minding my business, walking. Matter of fact, it was right there near Roberts Corner Island.
God damn it.
Yep, got. So a guy walk up on me like, hey man, where you coming from with the whoop? And I'm like, yo, I'm coming from school, yada yada. And he was like, hey man, stop. I'm like, what? And so, he pulled his gun out or whatever. He was like, you just beat my little brother. And I'm like, what? And he was like, my little brother just told me somebody wearing what you wearing, this color book bag, yada yada.
Like, nigga, we wear a uniform.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody in a white shirt got me.
So he was like, yeah, man, he told me somebody jumped him or whatever, and so he pulled the gun out or whatever, and was like, and he's like, look, just do this, walk to the house, and if he say it's you, I'm blasting you, and if it wasn't you, then it wasn't you. So like the smart man I was, I started walking with him. Oh. so I'm walking with him or whatever, and he super frustrated or whatever. Like, bro, I swear to God, you better hope he don't say it's you. And I'm like, look, bro, I just got off the bus from Votech. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, look, I could tell you upset. Like, if it was my little brother and I was in your situation, I'll be the same way. Like, I'll be super upset or whatever. And I feel you. But I was like, look, I can guarantee you it wasn't me, bro. Like, I literally just got off the bus or whatever. Like, I don't fight. I don't hang in the gang. I'm not like that. And so he was like, he looked at me, and I looked at, and he was like, all right, man, go ahead, bro. You good. I'm just really mad right now. And I'm like, look, bro, I hope you catch him. Yeah. like, I was legit, like, look, bro, I hope you catch him. But it wasn't me. So, yeah. And then he ended up letting me go. And then a couple years later, I was walking over to my cousin Lamar's house, and dude had a sawed-off shotgun. And
Lamar?
No, the guy this guy robbed me for my phone.
Oh.
Yep. Got robbed from my phone. Dude had a sawed-off shotgun or whatever. And he was like, it was crazy because I saw him but I didn't see him. Mm-hmm. I saw him run through the alley, but like I didn't think he saw me. Mm-hmm. I thought he was chasing somebody else. So he running through the alley or whatever. And I guess he was like, oh shit, this nigga saw me. So he ran up on me. And like, man, drop the phone. So I was like, fuck it, drop the phone or whatever. Mm-hmm. I walked to my cousin's house, and it was funny because he was like, my cousin. I came in, say hey to my aunties, say hey to my cousins or whatever, and I was like, yeah, can I borrow your phone real quick? And then he was like, what's going on? I was like, I just got robbed. Like, whatever,
it was Tuesday.
Like, man, look, it's in the city, bro. Like, what can you expect? But it's like, I've never had that kind of panic in me or whatever. I was just like, hey, whatever. Dropped the phone, kept walking. He let me go. He didn't shoot me. He didn't say nothing. That was it. So they don't need to panic and go look for the nigga. Like, whatever.
Yeah, no, I've never been in that kind of situation. But I feel like that's all the more reason you should have a gun.
Yeah. But see, my thing is, I feel like it should be, the more stories I hear about guns, and I am going to go to the class or whatever, and get me one, especially being out here with these white folk. I don't trust them.
You've been watching them. Okay, go ahead.
Even before them.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's just the current climate, like living on my own, having, my lady, having to protect myself, and my lady, my property. I'm gonna get one, and then it's just me and her here, and then I work all kind of crazy times at night, So
for some reason, I feel like your girl will be a fantastic shot.
You think so?
I feel like she will be a fantastic shot. Like,
sharpshooter.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's always the ones who look like they don't got no business around guns, fuck around and be a sharpshooter, bro. And I'm telling
Steph Curry with the 9.
Woo! Stay with that Tony Romo, boy. I'm telling you.
But yeah, I have full intentions of getting one. Like I said, I do, from the stories I hear about, like the process of how to get one. You can just walk into damn near a Walmart and get a rifle. You can walk into anywhere and just pick up one. Yeah. Like, I feel like it should be way more strict, like ways to get one. Especially like through these trade shows or whatever, you can just walk up without a license, without a background check, nothing like that, and just buy a gun off a dude that you don't even know. That dude don't know you, you know that dude, and then like there's no real, like, I'm sure there's some kind of tracing going on.
Yeah.
There. But as far as like who has the weapon, there's no tracing. It's just where the weapon came from.
But see, that's the thing. The thing about criminals, bro, criminals will criminal. Like no matter what.
Yeah, no matter
so
what.
No matter all of the stipulations we put in front of it, it's not going to stop the bad guy from getting the gun.
Yeah.
So like, I'm a quote unquote good guy. So I went into Dunham's. I said, I would like to buy this gun, please. He said, that'll be X amount of dollars. I gave him my card. He said, come back in 2 days. I came back in 2 days. I signed some stuff. I left with my gun and some bullets.
That's crazy. Without but I can't.
Well, no, I mean, they did I assume they do a background check. They took my ID, and I feel like I had to do my social or something.
Yeah,
and like criminals can't own them and stuff like that. But
initially, but who's to say? Like I listen to a lot of gangster rap, and they always say, get the gun in your girl name. And if anything happened, she can just say, yeah, look, somebody stole it. I lost it. Whoop, and it ain't on her.
So that's what I'm saying. So no matter what kind of things you put in place, people will circumvent it.
Yeah.
So if imagine you like setting up like this big old security system, this big defense, and then some nigga just run straight up the middle on you. Like, so you ain't gonna want to put that big ass thing back together. You feel like putting that big ass thing together was useless because you still got ran down on. Like,
I mean, yeah, like gun. I side with people that. Well, I'm going to say I side with them. I understand people that want more gun control, but I also understand people that want more freedoms with the gun law.
Yeah, and see, my opinion on that thing really, just like my opinion on most things, is I really don't care. Like, I mean, like, if you got a gun, don't shoot niggas randomly. Most of the, like, I feel like, I don't know, I'm more worried about a cop with a gun than a random nigga with a gun.
For sure. I definitely am. And but see, this is why I wanted to stay away from them.
I mean, you don't got to deep dive.
No, I ain't go deep dive, but I definitely think, like, if we do get stricter laws on guns, and let's say one day America abolishes guns, like there's no more, you can never have a gun ever, which they ain't never happen.
No.
But I feel
like it's literally the Second Amendment. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's baked into our country, into our laws.
Literally.
So I feel like if you say that, then everybody have to give their guns. Cops, whatever you are, everybody has to give up a gun. No more hunting guns. No more, like, you can't be hunting rifles, nothing like that. Nothing. You can't have nothing.
But outlawing things does not work, and it has like really never worked. It's from a societal standpoint. Yeah. So like when they tried like prohibition, they tried to get rid of like alcohol. Nigga, they had bootleggers. And then you know, you ain't you ain't supposed to sell like sex, but it's tons of prostitutes, hoes everywhere. Like
that's one of the first major businesses.
That's what I'm saying. So if people want to do something, bro, they will do it. You like say you're just putting shit in the way in your attempts to like make it harder.
Right.
Like all of these hard drugs like heroin and coke, they're like all illegal, but niggas always have them.
Right.
So it's not like
in I believe Colorado they just made I believe coke legal for the purposes that now it can't be criminalized, and you have the system has to get those people help. Like for
Colorado do everything right, bro.
Yeah. Like they didn't do it for the sake that you can sell it and make money. It's like no, like if we do it this way, if we actually legalize it now, these people are seen as victims, not addicts, or they're seen as addicts and victims, and not criminals and drug users. So we can actually help them get better, stuff like that. Right. I think it's Colorado. Don't quote me. I think it's Colorado.
That's how like some Colorado shit.
It does.
Colorado's where it's at. Yeah. Me and my girl need to go to Colorado, bro. I'm telling you, we need to go.
Make Colorado.
Dog, we gotta make it happen.
Why is it freezing like that?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
You got windows open? You got something else open?
I do not. I closed everything.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think what the hell happened after that.
So yeah, we got the Derek Chauvin case going on right now. The guy who murdered, I'm not gonna say allegedly, the guy who murdered George Floyd. Counsel me if you want to, I don't care. The lady that shot and killed Dante Wright, she might be on she might be up for like second-degree manslaughter or whatever. Which is a very light sentence. That's the same sentence the lady that killed, the cop that killed both them, Jean, got. She got that same sentence. Who else? Something else happened. Somebody else.
Yeah, nah, it's excessive, bro.
Yeah, it's excessive. And look, I'm just gonna leave it on this note. If you want to solve all of this, no cop should have guns.
See, and I don't necessarily agree with that, but
no cop should have guns.
Look,
How about that?
I don't agree with that, but I think cops should be held accountable. Like, look, if you are too scared to be a cop, or if you're scared of, like, if I shoot and kill somebody, then I can go to jail or prison like any other person who kills somebody. If that scares you, you should not be a cop.
Right.
And I feel like if the thought of you being a cop, if, oh my God, if I kill somebody and it's like proven that it was like unjust, I can go to jail. Right. You don't need to be a cop.
Right.
You don't need to be a cop, because if you wasn't just randomly killing niggas,
right,
that wouldn't concern you.
Right.
But it does concern a lot of them fucking cops. So that's why they don't. But I'm not saying, if they didn't have guns, nigga, like sometimes the guns come in handy. Sometimes niggas need guns.
Just give them tasers. There's no way in the world she could have thought it was a taser if she only had a taser.
Yeah, nigga.
If she only had a taser,
yeah, nigga, that is excessive. Like, if
that's all I'm saying.
No, I'm saying you can't tell a cop not to have a gun. I understand that. Or nigga, put it on their ankle or something, make them have to reach or something. But like, you can't tell them niggas not to have a gun.
Nope, you don't need it. You don't need it. You use your words. Ain't that what our parents told us? Use your words. Oh my God,
this nigga.
Use your words. If the person at McDonald's can de-escalate a customer, a cop should be able to too.
I agree. But sometimes you need a gun. If I was a fast food employee, I would love a gun.
Oh, most definitely.
Man.
I'm pretty sure every McDonald's worker would love a gun.
Man. Woo, shit.
Every single. Matter of fact, they deserve guns more than cops.
Like I said, no extra sauce, nigga.
The ice cream machine is down. It is down. No. But in all seriousness, I'm making light of the conversation because it's very tragic. And it's hurtful to a black man like myself. But it's definitely something we need to solve in this country. Which honestly, I don't think we will ever solve it.
Hell no.
Like, did you know? Going back to the gun control thing, did you know Joe Biden is the one that pushed forth gun-free areas or gun-free zones?
No.
Yeah, he back in the day, he's the one that pushed forth gun-free zones, and from what I was told, every major mass shooting has happened in a gun-free zone. And when you look at people like the guy who was just the Joker shooting at the theater
in Colorado.
Yeah, he drove past so many of the theaters, and he asked like, "Why did you choose that one?" That's the gun-free zone. Like most mass murder or most mass shooters don't go to areas where other people have a weapon. They're going to go somewhere where nobody has a weapon, and I can do the most damage.
But most people don't carry guns like that anyway, and not just because it's a gun-free zone. Most people just don't carry guns. So if you pick like a random fucking Meyer, like probably like maybe somebody got a gun, but most people don't just carry guns like that. Yeah. I mean, if I get my CPO though, I'm gonna be like a fucking cowboy. I'm carrying that boy everywhere.
Wow, Wes.
Dog, that is
Will Smith. Wow. Nah, but yeah, it's crazy, man. I really hope all of these. I hope they all get thrown under the jail. No, like they have no sympathy from me. All the cops that just randomly kill.
Ain't nobody serving more than like 5 years.
Like I said, I can hope.
That'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody serving more than 5.
But all right. See, we need something to bring. We need some music to bring uplift our spirits.
Okay. I can tell you about my air fryer failure.
Oh yes. So y'all out here running to buy air fryers.
Yo, so let me get closer to the mic. Yo. So I bought an air fryer probably 2 years ago for Christmas. And I had stopped. I had tried using it for some things, and it wasn't really working the way it was advertised on TV. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't working, so I stopped using it. But you know what? I was finding that it was really good for like those frozen foods. So things like taquitos or like pizza rolls, stuff like that. Fire. So I was online looking for how to like do crispy chicken in the air fryer, right? I'm looking at all of these different things. I found one I liked. So I'm following the steps. She said, okay, you want to baste it with the oil. You want to do this. I am following this nigga's instructions. So I'm following this nigga instructions to a T. So I put it in there. I turn it up. I set the timer and I gave it like an extra 2 or 3 minutes, like just in case, you know what I'm saying? Get it right? Okay. So I took it out and I bit into it and it tasted like straight flour, like straight, because the recipe I used, it was like he said, like put some oil on it, like light flour, like shake it off and everything. And this is what I did. So it looked like white, like lightly coated, like chicken or whatever, and it just came out super floury, and it tasted more like baked chicken than like fried chicken. And I had went through so much, bro. I'm cleaning the chicken. I'm seasoning it. I'm doing all of this. I took all this time on my day to use this damn air fryer. I cleaned it because I ain't used it in a while, and I didn't clean it after I used it last time. So it took me a while to clean it and shit. And I'm like, this chicken about to slap, but it was a complete waste of fucking time. And I don't know if I can ever use it again.
There's no going back from there.
Yeah, but like I said, man, that air fryer, I think it might be because me being me, I always try and go for like the best deal or the cheapest one.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, and I think I just got a cheap ass air fryer. I think I like an air baker or something.
Easy bake air fryer.
That's what it feels like. Do you have an air fryer?
No, we don't, but I used one before the hype got hit, of course, like everybody else. Like the hipster I am. I used it before everybody else.
Oh, right.
I used it back in 2018 when I was in South Carolina. I was using one, and it was legit. Like you said, for the frozen foods, like definitely. Like
so like fries. I think fries it'll be fine.
Yeah, I used it more so for like mozzarella sticks and like you said, pizza roll, stuff like that. Yeah, just real quick, way more healthier than the microwave. I believe it just tasted better. But I've seen people like fried chicken in it and stuff. I'm not doing that, bro. If you don't put myself in some grease, quit playing with me.
But man, sometimes you want the chicken without the guilt.
Nah.
Sometimes you want that guilt-free chicken.
Nah, I want that shame. I need that shame.
The shame wizard.
That's exactly what I need.
Shame.
I need some Lawry's. I need some Mrs. Dash and some shame. That's what I need, nigga. Man. That's what I need about
was you putting Mrs. Dash in your ramen noodles? Is that you?
I did, but not a lot though. Because the Mrs. Dash is already really salty. Like people don't understand that it's really salty already. And then the little packets for the noodles is really salty as well. So like I don't put that much, but yeah, I used to.
Dog, I remember I had bought that Mrs. Dash at the apartment, and I feel like he used it like 10 times more than I did.
Oh yeah, I use Miss Dashes on everything.
So I used it like twice, and I had came back to look at it, and it was like half gone. Like, what is this nigga Bobby doing?
The food was good though, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was like,
Exactly.
You wasn't the sliders or nothing, but you know.
Oh man. Classic.
Man, what was it? You said you invested in some of that Dogecoin?
Yeah. I invested in the Dogecoin or whatever. I had got it when it was 17 cents a share.
Oh, nice.
Because all the Asians at my job was like, look, man, get Dogecoin. I'm like, all right, I'll get it. I was like, I got 35 extra bucks to spare. You know, I'll put it on there. And I stand corrected. I put $30 on it. I didn't put 35. I put 30 on it. So I got like $3 laying around that I could, you know, buy a little bit more with. But yeah, I brought, like I said, 30 bucks worth. And is for the, like I said, the day I messaged you and told you about it, I was up like $75. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is great. And then like I got scared because I'm like, oh man, did everybody sell? And I'm like, I'm missing out. He's like, nah, man, you know, it always go down on the weekends or whatever. So I've been reaching out to a couple of different people that I trust, you know what they doing or whatever. So yeah, I did it. And like, I don't see myself doing it a lot. Like people telling me other stuff that's coming up in a couple years. And I'm like,
man, I'm like I told you before, bro, I'd probably get out of Doge on the 21st.
Yeah, they said 420 is supposed to be the day that it like blow. Like that you're supposed to be able to get the max of your money or whatever. But yeah, I'm not sticking around. Like I said, I was telling my girlfriend today, if on 420 I walk away with enough money to pay off the couch that we just brought, I'm perfectly fine. Like
that would be excessive. Like, nah. I mean,
because I know other people are looking into it like, man, this finna be it. I'm finna quit my job, and I'm like, nah, but not pay off. But if I could take that $30 and it turn into $1,000, and I can pay off my couch, I'm perfectly fine. I can put $1,000 on my couch.
That would be like a 3,000% increase or something crazy.
Yeah,
no. So if you put in 30, you could expect to probably get about 150.
That's cool.
This nigga went from 3,000 to 150. He like, so that's compromise.
But I'm not really expecting anything, and I'm not going back into it like, oh, I'm this is what I want to do, you know, and get out of my situation. Like, no, like this is just a get rich quick scheme, real quick. I'm not looking for nothing else. Just a couple extra dollars put in my pocket, and then that's it.
So, not to be that nigga, but I want to be that nigga real quick. So I don't know a lot about crypto, but it annoys me when niggas who I know less than me about it talk like they know more than me about it. Yeah, so it's like, see, the thing is, I know I don't know a lot, but you don't know that you don't know a lot, and you don't hardly know anything. Like, so my thing with Dogecoin, people talking like, you know, like Dogecoin, whatever. So the nigga who made it as a joke. So when Bitcoin first started popping, everybody started making like their own coins, just random coins about random things based around nothing. So this one dude had a dog. So he literally named the Dogecoin because he had a dog. So it has no practical use like Bitcoin, like or Ethereum or anything like that. It was literally one nigga who was bored and decided to make a coin. So in the future, you won't be able to save it. You won't be able to use it as a form of currency. It's literally just a trade tool right now. So people holding on to it, thinking it'll be like, oh, it's going to be the next Bitcoin or something. No. It won't. And I mean, think about it, because it's been out for years and it's not even up to $1.
But see, from my understanding, somebody told me that the Mavericks brought Dogecoin. And you can, so now instead of paying money for your tickets, you can pay in Dogecoin.
To go see
the Mavericks. Supposedly, I don't know how true that is.
Yeah,
I didn't do my own research.
Yeah, no, I ain't heard
but
that.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, no, I ain't heard that. I feel like that'd have been something that'd have been news. I feel like we would have came across that.
Exactly.
No.
So, but yeah, I hate that with a passion too, and that's why like I just refer to other people. Like I got people's numbers. Like, hey, yo, when it's time to sell, text me.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time to sell, call me.
Right.
Like, because I'm looking at this like that. I'm not, trying to be all into it or whatever. So when it's time to sell, just call me.
I mean, see, Bitcoin I can imagine, but like imagine like you go to Somerset and they be like, "Oh, we accept Dogecoin."
Nah, I don't think so.
I actually went to Somerset for my first time this past week. Yesterday. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I went to Somerset for the first time.
How was it?
It was nice. It was fancy. I was with my nephew because my nephew turning 16, and he one of them young, hip niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so he's into all of this like Off-White and MCM and all of these other acronyms I don't really understand. So he went and bought some Off-White sandals for $200, $225.
Some sandals, my nigga.
Bro, those right there.
He could have got some Royal Lineage slides.
Bro, you know how many Royal Lineage slides you can get for $200?
Nigga, I'll make your own.
Dog, I'm telling you. And he went to MCM and got like a belt. And we got to the house, the lady had to show him how to put the belt on at the store. So nigga, you pay $200 or $100 plus for a belt that need instructions? Like nigga, but that's what these young kids do, and that's like hip or something. And I'm like, I can't remember a time, well, probably because I didn't have them too, but even since I've been older, I ain't never had a girl come up to me and be like, "Oh my God, your shoes are so nice, let me suck your dick." Like, I've never had it. And I feel like they're not doing that for belts either, or slides.
They might be.
Yo, if a girl suck my dick just off my slides alone.
Well, not in our, well, I would say not in our age bracket, but.
Well, I remember you said that one girl liked that one nigga because he dressed nice.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought that, I think that was kind of wild.
That was 9th grade year, and yeah, she was wilding. She admitted, she was like, yeah, I was wilding. she was like, yeah, I thought he was fresh, and I found out he wasn't, and then it was stupid, and so yeah, I broke up with him, and I never talked to him again.
Dang, but he still hit, and you can't.
Did he though?
I don't know.
I don't think he did.
I hope he did.
I hope he didn't.
Oh, we got a hater over here.
I hope he did. Cause I know the dude. And I'm like, yo, like your whole persona is fake. Like your whole everything is fake. Mm-hmm. Like you borrowed those shoes from that guy. You got that shirt from your cousin down the street. You got that from this person, and you had to give it back all within 1 week. So
you got a rotating closet, boy.
Dog, man, it was crazy, but
Oh, man, like I was saying though, man. Like I said, so I'm with my nephew. He bought all of this stuff, and I'm with. He had his. Our cousin was with us, and he actually he played football. He like a tackle or something. He like number like 2 in the state for his year.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So that was cool. We went to Foot Locker, and he bought like a Nike tech suit for like $200 and something. So it's like a jogging top and some jogging bottoms, $200. It was red. I mean, it's cool looking. It ain't $200 cool. And I feel like that might be just me getting old or me not understanding fashion, but it's like nothing can make me buy a $200 jogging suit. Like, and you not go jog in it either, because it's $200. And but speaking on Somerset though, like it was cool. I got some Chick-fil-A.
How was it?
It was good. But I couldn't sit down and really enjoy it because they didn't have anywhere for us to sit because of COVID. So everything is all spread out. Yeah. They got this whole area, this whole other section that was closed down. And then all of the benches, like where you like normally just sit down, were filled. Yeah. Like it was literally nowhere to sit. Like this is terrible. But I will say the way Chick-fil-A operates is fucking smooth.
Boy, I'm telling you.
It is smooth. Like we in line. They got the niggas coming up to us in line like, what do you want? Like, here's the menu. Like scan the floor and you can get the menu. And then he came back to me like, well, what did you want? He took it down when it was my turn in line or whatever. I was able to pay. He actually took my card right there. But when it was my turn for the line, I said my name, I got my drink. And then like 2 minutes later, they handed me my food. And it was just so fast. Like the line was long, but it only took like 15 minutes.
That's what's up.
Like nigga, I've been the third car at Popeyes and it took 30.
Yeah, is the customer service at Chick-fil-A is like is compared to none.
Yeah.
Like they can make a master class on customer service, and like it'll be like legit.
I feel like they have to pay their employees good.
I think they do. I think they pay employees pretty decent.
See, if you had an Alexa, we can ask, but it's whatever.
Yeah. I don't got a wiretap in my house.
Bro.
I'm
trying to think what happened after that. Oh, then we went to the rich side, because like the broke side.
Yeah,
the rich
I was
side
gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you. So I always go in to the rich side, and then I take the little conveyor to the broke side.
So it'll be my first time there. I couldn't even find a parking spot. I had to park in some parking garage on the broke side, and I was able to walk in through. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I walked in through some store, and we went to a Neiman's.
Yeah.
And I ain't never been in no place so fancy.
I haven't even stepped in there.
Bro, it's so fancy. That's where my nephew got the $200 slides from. And we sitting down, and then one of the niggas who worked there came up to us in the suit and shit. He was like, "Would you guys like any water?" I'm like,
yes.
I said no, I'm good, but I've never been offered water at a store before.
Is it Fiji? Bring it to me.
They had a fucking DJ up there and junk playing music, playing like a mix.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this is good. Like, not $200 slides nice, but
that's why the slides are $200.
Man, dog, they had the Balenciaga runners there, or the shoes or whatever, and they was like $1,000, and they were heavy. Like, they were like heavy. I'm talking like heavier than like some LeBrons. Like, these things were heavy. Like, if I wanted to walk, I'd be in trouble. Like, there's no way I could walk in those shoes at all.
Yeah, that Somerset is definitely an experience within itself. There's I was out there one day, and they had like the giant chest in the middle, like where that waterfall is or whatever. They had the giant chest out. That was pretty dope. Because when I used to catch the bus to my old job, I used to ride past. I used to do drop offs at Somerset.
Right.
So like, whenever I had to ride out there and like go pick up my check or whatever, I would ride out there for a minute. If I had some time to kill, I would, stop in the mall or whatever with the whoop, and then just walk around and look, because I couldn't afford shit.
Right.
So I would just walk around, look, and then, come on back and head home. But the only real reason why I would go out there now is because of the Apple Store. And that's only because, like, I got to get my iPad fixed. And
I didn't even see the Apple Store when I was there.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. It's near, like, I love going into the Lego store. It's a Lego store in there I like going into. The Microsoft store, it's near the Lego Microsoft store. There's a Disney store in that all in that same area.
Okay, I seen the Disney store, but I didn't see the Apple store.
Yeah, they are in that area. Yep. Like I had to show my sister where it was out there, because she was finna go somewhere else, and I'm like, just go to Somerset. It's right here.
She'll probably go to Partridge.
I think so. Partridge Creek. Yeah. So yeah, I just go there. Like, I gotta get my iPad fixed. I really want it. I want it back. So.
I thought you was buying a new one.
I was, but all that overtime I was working, like, I forgot they was gonna rate my check. So when my check got raped, I was like, nope, I'm good.
The rape. But at least you get overtime, whatever. So no tears for you.
Yeah. I get forced. I don't get overtime. I get forced.
Like I said, no tears for you. So
moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Man.
Did you walk across the bridge, or did you use the little fat person?
We used the belt. You used the belt going across, and then we walked coming back.
Okay.
Dog. So
how do you feel about malls in general? Like, I was just recently in Eastland. How do you
for
feel?
what?
We were looking for the intern, a denim outfit for his senior pictures. That's what he wanted.
5 daily denims.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted to do like the Levi jacket with the Levi pants, and
that nigga gonna be looking like a cowboy.
Yeah. So. I mean, look, man, dude, this is your senior pictures. Do you, bro? So, yeah, just like
gonna be looking like the Marlboro Man. Go ahead.
So he just walking through there, and I was like, man, the Chinese food spot gotta still be open. It's gotta still be open.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Like, it's literally nothing in there.
All they got is like a Foot Locker. No, not even Foot Locker no more.
No.
Finish Line and On Ends, right?
Is On Ends gone?
It can't be. You gotta have a pretzel place.
No, On Ends was never in there. It was Otto's. Autos is closed. Autos is closed. All the one big t-shirt printer place, he's still in there. Of course, he's still there. But all the smaller t-shirt places are gone. Jimmy Jazz is gone. A couple different like guy stores is gone.
Yeah,
Charlotte Russe is gone.
Once Macy's left, Target left, Foot Locker left, and GameStop left.
See, I didn't know GameStop was already gone.
GameStop been gone.
See, I didn't know that. I don't go to Eastland.
Me neither.
So I rarely go in Eastland.
Man, I went to Eastland one time to return something I bought at Macy's, like online, and it was closer to my house than going out to Oakland Mall, so I just took it there.
Right. Yeah, I miss Macy's. I miss Macy's being right there. Like, but just like the whole mall experience. Like, what do you like? Do you think is like dying? Is Amazon and all these other like sit at home kind of order online? Is that really killing malls?
Yeah, I mean, maybe for the older people, maybe for somebody like my age or your age, somebody who has less time to just let's go browse the mall. Like, nigga, that's gonna take like 2 hours. Like, no. I load up this web page, nigga, and we get this done in like 15 minutes.
By the time I get to the car, it's already in my cart.
Yeah, so, a lot of places you can do pick up from store if they got it in the store, or you can have it delivered in like 3 to 5 days or whatever. Okay. And to me, that is just way more simple. It's more convenient. It's more pleasurable than going to a mall, finding a parking spot, walking around, hoping they have your size and all of this other stuff. When I can go online, type in exactly what I'm looking for, find exactly what I'm looking for, have it delivered, it's already paid, and it comes to the house. Like, I don't have to do anything. I can carry on with the rest of my day doing whatever I'm doing. Okay. So, like, the mall experience just isn't, this is not it for me. Like, when I go to Vegas, like, I stop by like the North Premium Outlet Mall. I like deals. I like deals and I like sales. So when I go to like Great Lakes Crossing or places where they have sales, then that I appreciate. Like, you'll see the thing on the window, like, 60% off of this. You know what? Let me check and see what they got. You know what I'm saying? But to just be walking around like a regular mall, just I don't understand. It's not for me.
So, as speaking for myself, as somebody that is speaking in reference to myself, as somebody that wants a brick and mortar building one day for my company, I hate saying brand, but for my clothing line, I want a brick and mortar building or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you think that is dying out? Like, individual stores is dying as well? Like, because I personally see it, but I also don't see it. Like, I see it happening soon. I see that dying or whatever. But I like person-to-person interaction so much, especially when I'm selling something, or even on just showing stuff. Like when I host my black market events and people just come to my table and look, I'll be super excited. Mm-hmm. And then I like telling people, oh yeah, I designed that, I printed to this, and I did this, and I did that, or whatever. Like, I like that interaction, just seeing people's face and, touching the stuff, and, oh man, that's nice, and how much is that? Oh, okay, cool. Like, I still like those kind of interactions or whatever. So, like, sometimes it's disheartening to hear, like, oh yeah, those brick and mortar stores are dying, but it's like, is it inevitable? Can we, like, how can we revitalize it? Like,
so I don't necessarily think they're definitely dying. Let me not front. They're dying.
Is it inevitably dying? I think it's dying too. But is it inevitable that they're going to be dead?
No, I don't think anything completely dies. Nothing completely dies. Okay. Niggas still play the 64. You know what I'm saying? Nothing completely dies. So, but the need for it is decreasing.
Very much so.
Because, like I said, when you can go online and get it. So, like, when I wanted these wristbands I got made for movie theater meetings, when I wanted them made, I didn't have to go around and see, like, yo, can you do wristbands? Can y'all do wristbands here? No, I went online. I found a place that did them. I told them what I wanted. I paid them and they gave it to me. Mm-hmm. Or, like, even like with custom shirts. Like, I can be like, yo, man, I can go to this t-shirt shop down here and I can have them do my shirts or whatever for me. Or my show coming in 30 minutes. I can go online, send them my design, and I can have it in a week or two or whatever. Yeah, I might have to wait longer, but it's there because it's nothing in particular that's making me go. But where I think your store probably be different is because you're not, because you don't really do as many customs as you used to anymore. Right. You say, nigga, this is what I have. What color would you like it in?
Right.
And I think brand specific stores would be better than like a customized store. Because like I said, I can get my customs done online, but like even you sell your stuff online.
Yeah.
And I believe if you made like a bigger push to like online sales, it would like, let's say you had a brick and mortar and you had them like both going. I'm sure your online sales would be more than your brick and mortar sales.
Yeah, I think so too. I definitely think so. It's just like I said, it just sucks because by the time I can, in my head, by the time I can actually afford to open like an actual store, it'll be pointless. It'll be like, why are you doing this? Like, you just go online. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, but that's what pushes me to like try to think outside the box and like think outside the box and like think of different things that I can incorporate into the actual store that'll keep people, you know, coming back or hanging around or something like that.
Yeah. So if it was more, I know you don't know what this is, but if it was more vibey and people was there for like if people were there for like other things and it was not strictly clothes, maybe, then yes, I can see something like that flourishing. While if it was just like, yeah, I have clothes here and this is where they are, come and like get them, I don't think that would do necessarily as well. Like I said, unless the brand would just pop in, because you know, like they have like, nigga, I went past the Crocs store, they don't sell nothing but Crocs. The line was outside of the Crocs store. Yeah. So
niggas love Crocs.
Yeah, so I mean, if the brand is popping enough and it's like selling enough, then yeah, it can stand alone on its own. But definitely incorporating other things that will entice people to come, I think, would help carry it a long way.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And like we brought that up. I brought that up because like I've been seeing a lot of along this along the strip where we live, there's a lot of boutiques, and like these boutiques have been here for like years, like as long as I can remember, they've been here on the East Point side. But then when you cross over to the Detroit side, there's a lot of buildings being leased or brought now, and it's new boutiques and restaurants and like, you know, walk-in carry-out shops or whatever. Little like tattoo shops. All of these little like stuff like that is still gonna be needed. Like the tattoo shop, you can't order a tattoo online.
Nope.
So you
not
still,
yet.
Right. So you still got, unless that person's coming to your house, which is different. So you still need a storefront for that. But like, yeah, I'm just seeing more and more like not necessarily a whole beauty supply or a beauty store, but like a store that sells specifically just hair. So you walk in, you can only get hair at these particular places.
Now, see, and that's another thing too that's I think is more so hard to replace, even though tons of people get their hair online.
Yeah.
And those boutiques or whatever probably get their hair online to sell.
Right.
But, you know, things happen. Somebody might mess up one of their packs or something and they need some more hair, or they have less hair than they thought, or, you know, I don't know what goes on, but but for one reason or another, yes, you have to run and get some hair from that place.
Right.
And so like I said, it just depends. It just depends on it. And I just think clothes is just harder, just because it's so competitive, and it's not, very rarely will clothes be needs based. Yeah. Unless it's like, yo, I need this yellow shirt with this black writing on it. I need it today.
Right.
And I feel like those instances are far between.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's definitely, like I said, you make good clothes. It's definitely a market for what you make. You know, just about getting out there, and like I said, I think a brick and mortar store would be nice.
I think so. I think it'd be nice, but would it be valuable? Like, would it?
If you're doing just clothes, no.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
It's like I think everybody that does, you know, clothes or whatever, or like have the dream to sell clothes. Well, I'd say everybody, because I see some people just want to do it online or whatever. But like I want a store, because I just, as much as I don't like people, I still like people. I like the interaction, and you know, Like just knowing some rando saw my sign or saw my shirt and wanted to walk in and see what I had, that would excite me. Like, but I can't pay the bills off excitement. You know what I mean? So
I feel like if you did a brick and mortar, as somebody who don't make clothes or sell clothes, I feel like if you did a brick and mortar, I feel like somewhere in that building you would have to do customs.
yeah, it's if you don't have an established brand, if you're not a established store like a Macy's or something like that that has a wide variety of these different clothes, you have to do. You have to, especially if you're like me and you make your own stuff like in house, it's inevitable. You have to make it, and then, but then again, that's where, for me, that's where I straddle the fence, because it's like everybody knows I print my own stuff.
Right.
Like from the ground up, I buy all the material, I print it myself. And then so like you said, like this is the shirt. It comes in these 3 colors, and you can buy one of these 3 colors.
Yep.
But then when you walk in and
I don't have your size.
right. But then when you walk in and be like, but you make all the clothes here. Why can't you just make me this color? And it's like, that's not how this goes.
Yeah.
Like, I made these in these particular colors because these are the colors I want to make it in. No, I don't want to make a purple shirt with green writing. So you're not finna get this purple shirt with green writing. Like, that's
They can't get the Joker fit, boy.
No, because I don't like how that looks. This is what I made, and it's like that. That's where like I came up with that. I made a status about what was it?
Just compromise settling.
No, not that one. It was before that one. We can get to that one in a minute. Familiarity doesn't equate.
Oh, you butchered
access.
that.
Yeah. I can't say words. I can't say words.
You said familiarity does what?
For me, whatever you just said doesn't grant access. Doesn't always grant access.
Being familiar doesn't always grant access.
Yes. Just because like it's like
if you hit once, you should be able to hit again.
Nah, it doesn't always like.
I'm saying, is that like what you're saying, similar to that, or?
Yeah, like you might not be able to. Like yeah, you got that one off, but you might not be able to hit again. That's just how it goes.
Terrible.
So, and I don't know, man. It's like you're not about to walk into the Nike store and then I like this red Nike shirt with the black logo on it. Can I get it in green with the purple logo? No, like we don't have it. Right. Either you go somewhere else or they don't make it like that.
Right.
So that's just how it goes. But yeah, that's just.
But I don't know. I forgot who started it, but somewhere in part of like consumerism, customers begin to feel entitled. Whoever said the customer, somebody said the customer was always right. And whoever that was never helped the customer.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? They never helped the customer. So when niggas go, like my girl is notorious for this. And we'll go somewhere, she'll get some food. She can't never eat no food the way they bring the shit out. She always got to edit it. She always got to have some kind of modifications to it. She just can't eat the fucking food. Whatever, man.
Eat the cake out of it.
Literally just eat it. Like, look, so I'll get food from somewhere. Like me and the daughter would be just sitting down there eating, waiting. And me and the daughter eating, and she's like doctoring her food up. And we finishing, and she's just starting to sit down. Like, it's cold now. Like, you gotta warm it back up because you just needed lemon juice. Like,
we can't eat as a family
because of you. No, but I love her dearly.
That's funny. But yeah, so like you brought it up a couple of times, but I posted this status about this compromise equals settling, and that's just something else. I have these random deep thoughts or deep/shadow thoughts that I just want to get off, and typically Facebook is where I get them off at. And so I didn't really have anything to really like deep dive into this one because I couldn't find a solid ground.
Well, it's fine because we only got 5 minutes anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I couldn't really find a solid ground with it anyway. But I did get a couple interesting like responses to that one. Like I'll read one from a lady from my church. She had a pretty interesting response to it.
For me though, I don't think, maybe by definition compromising is a form of settling, but like I told you earlier, it's like somebody going to make a layup, but they get fouled. They go to the free throw line. They only make one of the free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, you happy that you make the one free throw. You would have liked to have two. You would have liked to make that layup, but you got one free throw. You happy with your one free throw.
Right. So, when is a time that you would say, outside of that, like real world application for people who like don't play basketball or don't really understand sports or whatever? I know
what?
I know, right? Blasphemy. But like real world application, where would you say like you compromise for something, you didn't settle for something?
I mean, I compromised, but I didn't settle. Nigga, like I guess like probably like work. Like when I was working at the bank, I told them I wanted a raise of like $2. Cause they was gonna give me a raise of like $1. And I said, no, nigga, I want $2. And it was like, well, we can do $1.50. I'm like, run $1.50. Because if they would have said, yo, we only gonna give you $1, that's the end of the story, I probably would have just took the $1. I probably would have took the $1, got
and
the,
that would have been settling.
That would have been settling.
Okay.
But because I was able to get more towards my own goal, it was more of a compromise than a settling.
So if it works in your favor, it's compromising. But if it doesn't, it's settling.
If it's in my favor,
it's compromise.
It's a compromise. Or no, I feel like if it's moved from the original position, it's a compromise. So if you take anything as is, that's settling. But any modifications to it is a compromise. Because literally that's what settling, because I feel like that's what settling is. If somebody tell you something like, yo, like I said, we got this shirt in black and gold or black and silver. Like, they have to settle for that. And then if they would be like, well, can I get a white and gold? You're like, okay, I can get you a white and gold. That was a compromise. Because you didn't have it, they wanted it. Y'all met in the middle. They technically just won, but whatever. But something along those lines.
So that's I don't know. It was kind of, like I said, kind of thought provoking. Just like what exactly defines, like, okay, so I'm gonna read what she put, and it was pretty good. She said it depends on how you look at it. In a compromise, each person gets some of what they want, but both can still remain unfulfilled in other ways. If you're unfulfilled with things that goes against your standards and or boundaries, then that's settling, in my opinion, because you're no longer compromising, you're accommodating. But every relationship / friendship is different. So she's talking about specifically with friendships and shit like that. But I don't know. It's just interesting, man.
But I feel like even with relationships, if it's static. So let's say you wanted your girl to cook. Let's say you wanted your girl to cook every day, and she said no, she's not cooking, and you stay with her. You're settling for a girl who doesn't cook.
Right.
But then let's say she'll be like, no, I'm not cooking. And he'd be like, well, can you cook sometimes? She said, okay, I'll cook Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Y'all compromised.
Right.
So once it moves from a static answer or position to something else, that's when it's a compromise.
But you wouldn't consider it a compromise if it moves against your favor.
But it depends. It depends, but it also depends like where it starts.
So like in that scenario where girls say, hey, well, guy says, hey, I want you to cook, every night. Girl says, no, I'm not cooking every night.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you cooking every night. That's not a compromise. That's something different now.
That's an attack. That's
because that, so like it's not, like you said, is now being moved somewhere else, but it's still not moved in your favor. So a compromise has to be in your favor, right?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I have no beef with that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't know. It's just, I just thought about it, and I I still can't like.
I mean, I think compromising is great. I think compromising is great. Especially in relationships. In relationships, you have to compromise. Everybody has to compromise. You never get all of what you want all of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because now, let me not incriminate myself over here, but
but yeah, I should say that this came nowhere from like this didn't come from an argument me and my girl had. Like it legit didn't come from anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just like I think I was listening to a podcast and somebody was talking about compromising.
Was it Kevin?
No, it wasn't the Kevin Samuels. It was something else. They were talking about how they compromised something, and I was like, I think I questioned myself, like, is that compromise or did you just settle for that?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I like kind of went on that rabbit hole of.
So what did you end up what did you end up thinking in the end after about what happened in the end?
I think it was settling.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was settling what they did, but I don't know. Like I said, in their heart, they probably feel like, yeah, this is compromise. Mm-hmm. But in mine, I'm like, no, it sounds like you settled. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's whatever.
Yeah. So. All right, shoot. You got any last words before we get into to our music picks?
Any last words? Nah, man. Lock up the lady that killed their Dante Wright. RP DMX, RP Black Rob. And yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got nothing either. Oh, I do want to plug the YouTube though. So make sure y'all go like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment on YouTube. Remember, if you want to hear the music, you gotta go to SoundCloud, mm-hmm. Get the music, because you know YouTube be on that BS.
Yes.
So. And if y'all want to see more live, man, let us know. If y'all,
the live podcast was fun.
If y'all got topics, you know, y'all can send them throughout the week, you know, stuff like that. Might even set up a little email y'all can send stuff to.
Yeah, I agree. I think that should be a thing.
Yeah, you never know, man. We'll see if y'all act right.
All right. Well, real quick, I got my fun fact.
All right, bet.
So my fun fact is about General Mills.
Okay.
So what the hell was it? So General Mills actually got on by doing flour.
Okay.
So you know, like you ever use like gold medal flour? Mm-hmm. That's General Mills.
Oh.
And that was the first product that they ever made.
Oh.
And that product let them like catapulted them to go ahead and make, you know, Wheaties, which was their first cereal, and like Cheerios and all the other stuff. But it all started with flour.
I didn't know that. Yeah. That's what's up.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Probably not though. Flour's boring, but whatever. But into this music, I'm going a little bit different than what I normally do.
Okay.
I got a song called "Villain" by Omar Kadir and somebody named Joey J. Mm-hmm. Don't know if that's even how you pronounce his name, but that's what I got. It is called "Villain."
All right. Let's get it.
Alrighty, that was "Villain" by Joey J and Omar.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, I had to mix it up, man. That junk came on my Spotify songs you may like, and boy, did I. And I don't know. It sounds like something I would make if I could sing for sure.
Sounds like something you're right.
You're right.
Nice.
Yeah, what you got?
All right, man. You know I'm going back to putting on Detroit as normal. But I'm not going my regular rapidy rap hip hop stuff. This is off of.
Can we sound the alarm?
Jesus coming back. So this is Travis Chandler off. This is.
I feel like you played him before.
I did.
Was he the 5 a.m. Hayabusa? Was that him?
Nah, that's Novelist.
Oh, okay.
That's Novelist. This is Travis Chandler. Song is called "My Love." Off of his EP, Sang For Me. Is he recording?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what that static was at the end of the song.
Me neither.
You know, we can try to fix it in post.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was Travis Chandler. Song was called My Love off of his EP called Sang For Me. That's SANGFOH, I think it is. No, just FO Me. Sang For Me.
I feel like we should have like technically 10, not including the live. I feel like we should have like a versus. My 10 versus your 10. By other people. Hey.
Other people's account.
Yeah.
Like the first top 10 best.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that could be something. Y'all let us know what y'all liked. You know, or
Cause we go.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Cause if we post it, whatever it is, it's gonna be with ads on YouTube, and we just have to take the L on that. But I think that'd be sweet.
Yeah, that'll be dope. Y'all let us know if y'all want to see it, and then we'll get to it.
You getting mopped in the verses. You heard what I just played, nigga? You got diversity. We kill it.
You got some shit. I ain't, like I said, I'm hip hop, man. I like my hip hop. I'm sorry.
You know, me too. I think I played all rap so far. Like all rap and pop besides this one song.
Yeah. It was more like melodic rapping.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like mine.
So,
but actually, I think you will like that particular album. Like, I think you will like that one a lot. That EP. It's only like maybe 5 or 6 songs on there.
Okay.
But it's all like, you know, singing kind of things, or more melodic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think you'll like it. Actually, like when I was listening to it, I was telling my girlfriend that I think you like. I feel like this is the kind of album I would want to hear from you.
Word.
Yeah, like it's a really good album too. But I think this is the kind of album I would want to hear from G.
Okay.
Like singing wise, singing like, you know, love your rapping, but like singing wise.
Yeah, no, I can't sing. No.
Nah, I would like. I would love, but he can't either. like he can't. I mean, he probably can. He probably just did that, you know, for the song or whatever, that kind of grungy sound. Yeah. But yeah, like I was like, yeah, he could. You know, he can find a way to hold a note. I would love to hear G put it something like this together.
For sure.
But yeah.
So did you have a mini building block?
Yeah. Inspire yourself,
nigga.
Yeah, inspire yourself. You ain't gotta rely on outside forces sometimes. You know, everything you need, God gave you right within inside. So inspire yourself, look on the inside, and grow outward. All right.
Thanks.
Let's get it, man. That's it. We out of here.
All right, man. That was episode 11 of the Block Talk podcast. Thank you for chilling with us.
That was my air horn.
All right.
That was my air horn.
Anyway. Man. All right, man. Thank you.
I'm gonna get our soundboard together.
Yes,
man.
nigga. You said that 11 episodes ago.
Yes,
but it's okay.
Since I first started, I'm gonna get it together. Always working, man.
Nah, I feel you.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Be easy.
Man. See y'all next week, hopefully.
Peace.
Peace.